Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Reynor and sOs. sOs is back, folks. Let's see how he does against Reynor on Ultralove today from GSL Season 1. Bottom left, sOs. Top right, it is Reynor extractor tricking. Ultralove. A weird map, dude. You know it, right? We've got destructible rocks, not distractible rocks. That would be weird, right? Distractible means you have attention span, and I don't feel like rocks are sentient enough to do that. What a good time. What a good time to be alive here with StarCraft, dude. You could have been born 100 years ago. Or like 200 years ago, and you would have never, ever had access to StarCraft. How would that feel, You would feel its loss every single day. So hatch block in, Reynor says, yeah, I know, it's Ultralove. You can hatch block, so I take my second base at the third base here. Everything is A-OK. And sOs is up on the meta at this point. He's been playing. He's been doing very well. But again, Reynor is going to be a very, very big test for him. So extractor pool, let's see, 17 supply and then 16 supply. Indeed, Reynor. So a gate expand timing from sOs. He says, yeah, I recognize this from back before. Nothing has changed there. Playing the mineral gathering game here. Let's see who's going to lose it. Is this probe going to lose? Is this probe going to lose the mineral gathering game? No, he's not. Not quite yet. He's doing a good job of it, man. Look at this. Look at this. He still doesn't have a mouthful of minerals. This is like the best game of the mineral game I've ever seen, but nope. He lost. Adept being chrono boosted for a second scout after the probe is the first scout here. And let's see if Reynor is going to go ahead and take his natural base now. Not quite yet. He wants to make lings. He wants to get speed. He wants to get a couple more drones. Droning up here to 23 workers. And the probe says, interesting. Still haven't taken your third hatch, eh? And jukin' the probe there. He's like, I'm just gonna go down to the second base here in mine, but juked, and third base down at 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Mind games here in a PvZ for ya for your Tuesday. Void Ray being chrono boost here by our guy sOs to clear out any overlords in the vicinity, like, I don't know, maybe this one right here. Terry, run! Run, there's a Void Ray being produced. No, I did not say go into the Protoss base. Terry, no, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, Terry. I know you want to die for the swarm, but think of your wife. Think of your children, man. Think of your fans on Falcon Paladin's channel. I know they commemorate you with merch at falconpaladin.store. No, Terry. Oh, it's so sad. It is so sad. Terry, we knew thee well. May your sacrifice not be in vain. He knows it's a Void Ray. He transmitted that back to the Overmind. Hang on a second. If all you've played is StarCraft 2, do you know about the Overmind? Is the Overmind... Yes. Yes, indeed. In Legacy of the Void, right? There are missions from Zeratul where he goes back and visits the corpse of the Overmind. Okay, so there we go. Overmind is referenced in StarCraft 2. I was concerned there for a second. Anyway, we've got an early Tempest on the way here from sOs. Fleet Beacon. What? Twilight Council here. I'm going to say charge? Charge lots and Tempests? Roach Warren. Man, Zerg love their roaches in 2025, man. I know they love them in 2024 as well, but hey, it's going to be resonating glaives here from sOs. Dude, What is going on? Resonating Glaives and Tempests? Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Third Nexus here at 5 minutes, delaying the third to get Resonating Glaives and Tempests out. Roaches are a good counter to Resonating Glaive Adepts, but not a good counter for Tempests, I can tell you that much. 1 Tempest. Not 2, 1. It's like a 1 Tempest harass play. Look at that! We can snipe down drones. 1 attack from the Tempest and a drone is dead. What? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Why have we never seen this before? Bam, drone down. 5 drones. 6 drones. This is more efficient than an Oracle. Holy crap, SOS. You have taught me something about PvZ today. Block these adapts with an evolution chamber. Excellent job there by Reynor. And oh my gosh, finishing, sniping down the evolution chamber with the Resonating Glaive Adepts. Lings are here. Queens are here. Are there roaches? 1 roach pops out, finishing the shade inside the main base. And how many drones have gone down? 9 drones killed. Hang on a second. 5 of those, or 6 of those, were from the Tempest. Dude, we've got Adepts in all 3 bases here of Reynor. He is scrambling to mitigate the damage. 14, scouting the Spire as well. And 18 drones down in the early stages of this PvZ. I know Reynor, his superpower, is recovering from economical damage like this, but dude. All right. 24 drones down in the first 7 minutes. 24. But look, Reynor still has 56 workers. Like I said, man, absorbing drone deaths and making it look like you did not just lose 28 drones. Dude, this Tempest has 11 friggin' kills. 12. What? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even sure I knew that Tempest one-shot drones. Like, I don't think I even knew that. Dude, should we see more Tempest openings in PvZ? Should we see it? I really think we should. It seems more effective than an Oracle. The effective range of a Tempest is 8 times longer. Oh, you're gonna die now, though. Corruptor versus Tempest. Yeah, get out of there, man. Woo! Escapes with 2 hit points. Dos hit points, friends. Void Ray's got 4 kills, too. I don't know if you can have a better opening in a PvZ than SOS just had. I mean, look, you could have killed like 50 drones with a Resonating Glaive Adept attack. That would have been better. But seriously, against Reynor, and now he shows up with 100 Blink Stalkers. It's a Blink timing. Yeah, Blink's done now. These roaches are like trying to knock down this cooling tower to block access here. There you go. Haha. Good luck coming through here now, you stupid stalkers. All right, we'll come around the outside then. Around the outside. What? Okay, 1 Corruptor is caustic spraying down an Nexus. Nope, 2. 2 Corruptors are peeing on a Nexus. They're going to kill it if you give them the time. Never mind, they decide to come fight against the Void Ray instead. Prismatic Alignment. There it is. Prismatic Alignment, enough to kill that. Corruptor Stalkers on the other side. Blink dodging Corrosive Biles. We're doing 2... I've just never, ever seen that. I've never seen a Tempest harass like that, and I've never seen 2 Corruptors try to caustic spray down an entire Nexus by themselves. The confidence on display here is mind-blowing. Look at Reynor building a single Mutalisk. Is that an accidental Mutalisk? Did he build a Mutalisk by accident? You never make a single Mutalisk. Here he is. The Tempest, yeah, still caustic spraying down the natural base. Ye old Corruptor. It's like a scouting... Where is this Mutalisk, and what is he doing? It's like a scouting Mutalisk. That's all he exists to do. Save the 4th. Oh, got to cancel on the 4th Nexus. Nice Ling run by here by Reynor, getting a lot of damage there for sure. Charges on the way from SOS. Gotta rebuild that base, man. 4th base by Reynor is running. Stalkers hurt it, but otherwise we're okay. It's so frustrating to kill 33 drones, and then Reynor just casually has 68 workers at 10 minutes. It feels so useless. But then you're like, well, I mean, if you didn't kill those, he'd have like, what, 85 workers at 10 minutes? Like, maybe it'd be worse. And you're right about that. Infestation Pit on the way from the Zerg. The Lings, the Roaches, the Ravagers. Not a bad answer to these Blink Stalkers, I gotta say. Not a bad look at all. Adding some Hydras for a little extra DPS is also very good. Just harassing, just poking. 4th base. Look at it's the one Mutalisk. He's here. He's gonna die to a cannon for absolutely no reason. Just no reason at all. None. Storm's on the way. I really think that was an accidental Mutalisk production. Look, sometimes Zerg players make an accidental Swarm host. We see that quite often. That's not weird. But we just never, ever, ever see an accidental Mutalisk. That has to be what it is. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Lurker Den on the way. Cool. Reynor's working on Dem Lurkers, getting range for his Hydralisks. It's going to be Hydra, Lurker, Roaches, and Ravagers for now. Man does not have a Baneling Nest. Storm's going to be good against pretty much anything the Zerg player's throwing at him, so SOS is just, you know, backing it up with what is working in all time. Storm not quite done yet. So the High Templar have their basic attack, which is just so they don't move into enemy units. This Void Ray's got 6 kills. Man, look how fast these guys are. Remember when Void Rays got that one patch where they got faster and they cost less, and something about they were less supply maybe too? What an incredible patch that was for people who like Void Rays. And they're largely still the same, I think. I don't think they've been reverted at any way. Okay, this one, I don't know, man. Storm on all the things, really shoving Reynor out of this position. Dude, okay, hold on. Did he, what? I'm really focused on this Corruptor, obviously. So he sets up. He's got charge lots. Storm is done. This army's pretty good. It's 107 to 118 army supply. So Reynor's got 120 army supply here. And then SOS just kind of wanders in and goes Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3. And like 10, 15, 20 supply of Zerg just straight up dies there. Lurker Eggs canceled. 4th base gonna go down. Dude, Size Storm. Why do we not see more Size Storm ever? 4th hatch sniped as well. Charge lots into an attempted 5th hatch. No, they want to get into the natural. That's where the drones are. We want to kill some drones. They go on in, immediately get intercepted by a bunch of Lings and like a Roach. So not the greatest Ling run by ever, but you know, keeping Reynor's attention elsewhere for a moment. Dude, this game's insane. Is SOS going to win this thing? He's down about 20 supply. Reynor did lose that base. He's got this one finishing now, though. 73 workers for the Zerg. We're looking at an income advantage a lot for Reynor here. All right, Lurkers are here, so good luck with that, man. You want to engage here, you got to get through all this Lurker damage. There is one Immortal in this pack. It's not, you know, I like to see 5 or 6 Immortals if you're dealing with the Lurkers. He is continuing to produce them back at a Robo at home. +3 missile attack on the way from the Zerg player. Reynor's got his Hive, obviously, because he's getting +3. And the Lurkers alone kind of suck, right? But Lurkers in conjunction with Roaches and Ravagers are pretty strong. Those Lurker Spines do not do friendly damage, and so if you wander in there, you're taking hits from Lings, from Roaches, from Hydras, and the Lurker Spines all the while. It's a force multiplier without a doubt. Flyer Carapace on the way from Reynor. For what? This little Roach run by is pretty fun. For his one Corruptor, I guess. Yeah. Roach run by at 14 minutes. Look at this. He's just stutter stepping in, killing cannons, killing shield batteries. All the probes in the natural base are going to die. It's a recall in of a lot. Yeah, these Immortals coming back home are pretty important to the death of these Roaches, too. 8 probes go down. Nice little run by here by Reynor. Kills a couple cannons, forces a recall. It's SOS. Try to take a sneaky ninja base top left. Roaches handling that too. Nice job, Roaches. Really nice job, Roaches. Did that Corruptor die? It did. Did it just die right now? It did. Remember when he was getting a +1 flyer carapace? Because for this one Corruptor that he owns, trying to Corrosive Bile down... Not Corrosive Bile, man. That is Caustic Spray. Goodness gracious. Down an entire forge. Reynor's a madman. He's a madman. It's like he made the Corruptors to handle the one Tempest. He's like, hey, remember when that one Tempest was annoying? I'm going to annoy you with 1 or 2 Corruptors. How's that sound? My goodness. Nice Psystorm Blink combo on those Roaches. Yo, this is why sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of Roaches, especially in this late game. Okay, so now it is Corruptors, though. He cancels the +1 flyer carapace upgrade. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's still going. It's just at the end of the production tab here. Good stasis, by the way. He's setting up for something. Charge lot attack into this base while pushing this base. Ling's coming out of stasis soon. They have Adrenal yet? They do. Good. Storms here. Obs in observation mode. These lurkers are visible to the Protoss. Look at that. Pretty good vision. The ones on the backside, maybe not so much. Lings do get an Archon, which is pretty good. These Lings try to roll in. But cannon plus charge lot means you're probably not getting through that one. I'm sorry. These Zealots look like they want to go somewhere. But I mean, what? There are 3, 4 lurkers and 2 spines here. Probably not something for them. So it is Corruptors, but to do what? The Corruptors are going to kill the Oracle, the Void Ray. Is he setting up for Caustic Spray? Obviously, the more Corruptors you have, the more effective it is. You can actually kill a Nexus with 5 or 6 or 7 Corruptors, where you can't necessarily do it, you know, with 1, 2. Okay, never mind. SOS is going into carriers. I guess he just knew that he would start making carriers. He's had a Fleet Beacon since minute 4. But he just knew at some point SOS would go carrier, so he's got the Corruptors already. Dude, this game is insane. What a weird PvZ this is. I kind of like it a lot. Yeah, stasis up. This is a lot of lurkers all of a sudden. This is 19 lurkers on the ground, abducting immortals into Lurker Hydra and watching them melt. Not so immortal now, are you? Which is why the Protoss is going into carrier. So maybe that's Reynor's genius. He's like, I'm going to make a lot of lurkers so that the Protoss will go into carriers, and then I'll have Corruptors to handle the carriers already, and it'll be great. Hooray! Caustic Spray on a Stargate. See, this is so much more effective. And then SOS goes for the counterattack. Zealotin, Stalker, Mothership, Carrier in. He kills a Stargate with the Corruptors. The Lurkers are not dying. This Nexus is going to die. This Nexus is in trouble. We're base trading, folks. Trading bases here. I'm not sure if it's going as well for SOS as he hoped it would, but he's into the natural. The Mothership damage is doing something. She's got 6 kills so far. Ling's try to roll in and deal with this. They have Adrenal. Psystorm doesn't care if you have Adrenal. He storms his own Immortal for it to die. I love the one carrier play. These guys are like talking a different language. Like, I remember one Tempest, great. One carrier, also very cool. Pops the cloaking ability here. Time warps on the ramp. Immortal gets pulled back and does get sniped eventually. Tried to kite back to his buddies. Back home, Reynor's up 180 to 140 supply. Corruptor's going to jump on that Mothership. The carrier dies. The Mothership dies before it can get them out of there. Blinding Cloud is tossed as well, and the army gets wiped out. It's 108 to 58 army supplies. SOS in a lot of trouble here. Reynor has been playing the last couple minutes exceptionally well. This one lurker has no kills, but by golly, he has done a lot of damage just by parking here and units rallying past him. So Reynor says, you tried to kill my main base. I can't let that go. I can't let that slide. Yeah, I don't know, man. When you're evacuating from your 5th base like this, it is not looking good. Carrier abducted all the way back here. Blinding Cloud, disabling the Stalkers from attacking at least a little bit there. Psystorm on the Corruptors, trying to weaken them up. There are no Archons. This base looks like it's going to die. Income, yep, skyrocketing into Reynor's side of things, absolutely and absolutely. And I think this is it. Another carrier gonna die. Yeah, these carriers were just not gonna work today with the Corruptors that Reynor had already made before the first carrier arrived, because he knew the future. He knew it. He sniffed it. He smelled it out. Oh, these probes. Making it out there a lot better than I thought they would, but where do you go? There's nowhere to go. It's over. GG, Reynor does get the win. What an insane game. Wow. So Reynor pulls it off. This started with a 1 Tempest Harass. That Tempest got 8 or 9 kills of drones by one-shotting them and harassing in the early stages of the game. What an insane meta-breaking play that was. Then Reynor makes like 2 Corruptors to counter it, and he's trying to caustic spray down things like forges throughout the rest of the game. He makes 1 Mutalisk in order to scout, harass, accidentally, maybe, who knows. And then there was the 1 carrier that showed up on the other side of the map to attack Reynor's natural base. It's a PvZ unlike one I've ever seen before, and I've been casting StarCraft since 2015, man. I've been watching it since the 2010 when it launched. So, I mean, we can still be surprised by this game, folks, is what I'm trying to say. Wow. So 1 hatch killed, but 3 Nexuses down is not going to work if you're SOS. All 3 carriers got killed. They just did not pay for themselves at all. 5 Corruptors down, 11 remaining at the end of the game. 48 Roaches died. Not sure if they paid for themselves either, but that 1 run by into the natural base was pretty nice, without a doubt. 53 drones died, 42 probes died, and all that harassment that SOS did in the early stages of the game, it just feels like it didn't matter, huh? It just feels like it just didn't matter. Incredible. Like, incredible showing there by Reynor, but SOS played very well. Curious to see what he's going to do for the rest of 2025. I'd love to see him win a couple great games against good players. It seems like he can do it, but Protoss is hard against Zerg at this point. Maybe he can figure it out. All right. Wow, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.